China is beautiful, China is nice, China is fancy, China is good, there's money in China, but being black and a foreigner in China is a mess. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and today's video. In case you're new here, my name is Derek Gucci and you are welcome back to my channel. I am a fashion and lifestyle content creator studying and living in China. Please like this video, subscribe and keep watching until the end. And if you're a returning subscriber, you are welcome back to like this video and then let's get started. So guys, being a foreigner and living in China as a foreigner is a mess. It sucks big time. I mean, I know I've always said really good things about living in China, but there is a downside to it, and finally I am going to review it to you guys. So I have been going through a lot of mess lately, and I feel like in my experience, whenever I don't talk about things, whenever I don't let things out of my system, it haunts me and it's not a very healthy situation for me. So I'm not saying that I always have to come here to social media to talk about bad things that happens, but being that I've always talked about nice things about China, I feel like it's also good to tell you guys what's happening. And also it helps me get over things, it helps me not think about it too much. And also it's Christmas, so I don't want to go into this festive season with horrible feelings and things in my mind. Here is the deal, right? So I posted on a thingy on Instagram to share. I feel like other people also have opinions about things like this, right? So I asked you people on Instagram to tell me the things that you don't like the most about living in China and being a foreigner in China. And funny enough, a lot of people actually. Today I'm going to share with you guys, YouTubers and people who are interested in China and my subscribers and everything, just so you know, just so we're clear. Anyways, the first one that I have here is people's total ignorance about everything else that's not China. So here's the thing, right? Most people, I'm not saying every single person in China is like this, but most Chinese people, they are very closed-minded when it comes to everything else that's not China. Like for example, if you're a foreigner, they have their opinions, and their opinions are very strong. Like you can tell that it cuts deep, based on the kind of things that they say, based on how they explain things. And you just find that this person really has a lot of opinions for someone who don't even know your last name, right? So every other thing is horrible to some Chinese people. Every other thing is bad. Every other thing is horrible. Every other thing is not nice. Every other thing is not cute. Every other thing is wrong. It's hell. It's everything is bad, except for China. Now, it's not everyone in China that's like this, but most of them are like this. And it's just, it hurts, like it pains your head for me, it hurts, like, but yeah, many restrictions for everything. We can't even watch movies in peace. Whew. So yeah, there's a lot of restrictions in this case. We can't use most of the websites that we have. Like for example, Google does not work here. We cannot use WhatsApp. We cannot use Facebook. We always have to use VPN. That is inconvenient. That's very uncomfortable. So yeah, people pulling up their masks when they see you. This one is like a mess. Like for example, if I'm walking down the street right now and someone is walking towards me and they were walking on the side of the street, most of them, in most cases, especially old people, like all of them, like they have this thing whereby they think that we are like diseases. They treat us like diseases, and then when they see you coming, they cross over to the other side, or they move to the other side, or when they see you coming to a store, they will just run and go back to the other side of the road. I don't even know how to explain it, but yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. Last time I was in Shanghai, it took me hours to find a hotel. That one, I'm coming on that one. I have a whole content on that one. The fact that every time there's a problem, it's because of foreigners, never them. This I have very experience with. Like, especially in the dormitory, Chinese students will be making noise, will be shouting, jumping up and down. But whenever there's a complaint about noise in the school, it's the foreigners. whenever there's something wrong, they always blame the foreigners first. It's you. It has to be you. It's you. It's never them. Like the first instinct that comes to their mind whenever there's a crime is to blame the foreigner. Is there a foreigner around? Pin it on him. Into him. Question him first before you come to question Chinese people. That's a mess. They invent new policies every Tuesday. This one pains me so much. Like, they invent new policies whenever it pleases them. Like for example, you want to find a hotel, right? And they tell you that thingy, shama, you can get, and they don't want you there. They will tell you, according to this government policy, you are not supposed to be here. Meanwhile, there's no such thing in the government law. There's no such thing. But then they say, according to this policy, this Chinese government policy, they are lying on the government. Stores owners do that, restaurant owners do that. They'll tell you, according to this policy, you cannot eat here as a foreigner. You have to show your show. Like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? If they want you pin you down, whenever they want to do something that's shady, they will always begin with, according to this policy. According to this policy. Don't get me wrong, there are policies from the government, but we know that. That's correct. But something as tiny as getting food from a restaurant, or getting an apartment, or getting this, like for example, there was this one time I got so upset with them, and then I had to tell them, if you don't get me, I'm going to go. So I asked them, so you mean that if I actually call a police right now and tell them that these people says that the government says that I cannot do this, would they accept? That's when they said, they didn't even say anything. Once they heard that I could involve the police, you know what she did? She just said, okay, hold on. And then she called someone, and then she spoke a bunch of Chinese. And then she looked at the thingy, because I was trying to get a hotel room, right? And then she looked at the thingy, and then she found the most expensive room in this place. 1,000 plus for one night. What does that even tell you? What does that tell you as a human being? So yeah, they invent policies. Whenever it pleases them, whenever it serves them right, they invent policies. But when they want to break rules, they don't look at any policies, they break it like pure. Them spitting all over the place. Oh, this one is the ghetto, guys. Hey, this one is spit everywhere. When I say everywhere, I literally mean everywhere. At the metro station, there's just on the floor, right there at the metro station. You are looking at the spit right there in front of you. And when they're in a house, or for example, the dormitory, they just spit on the hallway, they spit in the metro, they spit at the airport, they spit at the train station, they spit on the floors. Supermarket, where people eat food, buy food to eat, the very first time I came to China, I was in the taxi with this guy taking me from the airport to my school, right? And then I was just vibing. I was sitting, the greatest mistake of my life. I was sitting at the front seat, right? And then this guy I was vibing comfortably. He let me play. This is my first time in China. He let me play music on the thingy, and everything was nice. Give me a minute, let me try this. So he let me play music on the Bluetooth, and I was vibing to everything. I was just enjoying the views and everything. And then the next thing I hear, imagine me, the first time ever being in this country, the very first person that I'm meeting in person, the very comfortably out of the window. It was driving on a high. Actually, I shouted ew. Oh my god, I couldn't hold myself. I was like, ew. He didn't even care. Anyways, yeah, that one's another ghetto. They are on another level. Some of them, not all of them, but most of them are on another level. the racism period. I guess all of these things is all about racism, right? But most times it's more about xenophobia than racism, but it's very racist, especially when you ask the workers here, people who come here to work, they always prefer the white people before. Like, they always, when there's like applications going on, they always look for the white people first. It's always the white man they want first. It's always what it's like that was a mess, but we move, right? Oh, this girl, she said no eba or roadside puff puff, that kind of thing. What is wrong with Jerry? Okay, actually, but I honestly, I do miss the homeness. I miss the things that we can get from. Guys, eba is like Gary. I'm gonna put the picture there, and then I'm gonna put the picture of puff puff, so you can see what she means. Yeah, so I'm not very sure about the lighting of this video, but I just hope that it's good. And so that's it for today, guys. Like I said, this thing is not coming from a negative point. It's just really us sharing our experiences with these people in this country that's not ours, things that we go through, because like it helps get it out of our system. Because all of those things, as much as we like to pretend like it doesn't get to us, we're used to it and everything, it does, and we don't even know it. It does get to us, and we don't know it. But anyways, I am glad. I honestly feel a lot better that I've spoken all of this to a camera, and I'm gonna feel even a lot better when I upload it. But just know that China has its one downside. Thank you guys for clicking on this video, and thank you guys for sticking with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, I'm very sorry about the lighting, and I'm gonna see you guys next time. Bye bye.